Karaoke, a specialty of spiritual and cultural life. When talking about America, people often think of baseball or rock groups, while soccer and samba dance are cultural characteristics of Brazil. In Vietnam, I'm sure it's karaoke. And in this episode, we will introduce to you karaoke as a specialty of Vietnamese spiritual life, both its good and bad sides. The father of karaoke is Mr. Inoue Daisuke, a Japanese keyboard player, invented in 1971 when he was 31 years old. It is a form of musical entertainment at parties. When people sing and accompanying music is played from a pre-recorded machine. Karaoke in Japanese means, without orchestral accompaniment. Few people can imagine that only about 30 years later, around the year 2000, it has become a form of musical entertainment that has developed at an unimaginable level in Vietnam, surpassing all other forms and sometimes became a horror for some Vietnamese people. Hello dear viewers of Vietnam Facts and Figures channel. Today we would like to introduce to you a very popular form of entertainment among Vietnamese people called karaoke. An invention by a Japanese, and its author himself could not have imagined that only about 30 years later, in a country located in Southeast Asia, with a population of nearly 100 million people, it has become a means of entertainment. It is popular at national scope and also a source of horror for countless others. In Western countries, after a hearty meal, people often have accompanying entertainment, watching movies or dancing, listening to music or watching a boxing match on TV. In Vietnam, you can easily guess, karaoke. This is explained by the fact that Vietnamese people in general do not have a dancing tradition like other foreign country people. Regarding music, Vietnamese people are also not knowledgeable in this field. To play the piano or listen to classical music, one needs to spend many years studying music. So, to relieve energy or entertain, Vietnamese people go to karaoke. Vietnamese people did not invent karaoke, but they have developed it to its maximum level. They sing karaoke at weddings, at parties, sure. But they also sing at funerals, where people are often sad and need a solemn setting. They sing karaoke during the day and at night, indoors and out, in air-conditioned rooms or on the sidewalk, wearing nice clothes or without clothes. Of course, not all karaoke shops are so bad, but there is such a large percentage that every time young people invite each other to sing karaoke they ask if there are beautiful girls there or not. And the slang alluding a girl serving in a karaoke shop called a handrail means, visit the girl's body. How karaoke brought the neighbor to hell. There were many arguments because of the unbearable noise of karaoke at night. And when arguing is not enough, people use fists, knives or sticks, and as a result, many people die, some go to prison for murder. Others died while singing at karaoke bars because of fights over girls or electrical fires and explosions, and they were unable to escape from the cramped theater room. Most of these amateur singers are poor manual workers. They don't have money to play golf or travel. Karaoke in Vietnam is like an almost free form of entertainment. All you need is a smartphone and a microphone, but nowadays, everyone has a phone even more. They don't know how to dance the waltz or tango, they don't learn music theory or play the piano, they don't like it or don't have money to buy books to read, so what do they do in their free time? Vietnamese people do not exercise or play sports regularly like other foreign country people. Of course, they chose to sing karaoke. And so, they sing karaoke at weddings, as well as at funerals. Sing during the day and sing all night. Sing when it's sunny and sing louder when it rains. Sing when happy to share joy and sing when sad to relieve sadness. If you get bored singing outside, go inside the house. Rich people with money sing in shops with beautiful girls serving them, poor people sing on the sidewalk to serve themselves. No class distinction. And do you know what song they sing? There are only two songs, I can guarantee you. They are, When the Autumn Leaves Fall, when it's a bit sad, and Covering the Grave of Love, when it's really sad. And their melodies are just sad boleros, for them there are no ballads, waltzes or jazz. What the hell is needed? Why is karaoke growing so strongly in Vietnam? We must remember that in 1859, a settler named Thomas Austin, while immigrating to Australia, brought about 24 rabbits. With Australia's favorable climatic conditions, his rabbit herd grew into many millions, becoming uncontrollable, and they devastated beautiful Australia by eating everything to the point that Australia had to take a lot of money and manpower, including biological measures, to destroy them. Just like rabbits, karaoke was introduced to Vietnam, and thanks to local favorable conditions, it has developed to an uncontrollable level. Vietnamese people love to sing, and karaoke set is an ideal mean to help them realize this dream. Karaoke equipment is usually not expensive, its price is reasonable enough for most households to buy, and it does not require time to learn to use because anyone can use it. Maybe one day karaoke singers won't sing, or at least not the way they have done so far, anywhere, anytime, and with any musical rules. It's like a child suddenly realizing that the adults around him don't scream like him, and that the only people applauding him are his grandparents and parents.